God says, stop scrolling. It is not by chance that your eyes landed here. Heaven is sounding the alarm because something serious is unfolding in the spirit realm. This is not an ordinary day, and this is not just another warning. It is a divine interruption, because a big tragedy is coming, something that may shake your world if you're not prepared. I have come to cover you before it touches you. Comment Amen to confirm that your spirit receives this message of urgency and covering from heaven. There is an emergency that you don't yet see with your natural eyes, but I see it clearly. A tragic moment is attempting to find its way toward you, but my love has come to stand in the gap. If you allow this word to enter your heart, it will reroute the storm and replace it with my glory. If you treat this lightly, if you scroll away without listening, the weight of what is approaching may break you in ways you are not prepared for. That's why I am speaking now. I am crying out through these words so you don't miss what heaven has set in motion for your protection. Please, if your heart is even slightly stirred right now, take a second to like this video so others can receive this urgent word and not miss their chance for divine protection. I see your silent tears. I hear your thoughts even when you don't speak. I watch the way you hold everything together while it feels like your world is unraveling. You try so hard to keep smiling for others while something deep inside you is breaking. You carry the weight of everyone else, and yet no one notices the weight you bear. I do. I see it all. And today, I've come for you. I will never allow a tragedy to touch you without warning you first. My nature is to shield, to restore, to deliver, and to make a way of escape. But you must stay near me, you must remain under my voice, because outside of my voice is confusion and delay. You've already sensed the spiritual unease lately, the heaviness that keeps returning. That's not your imagination. It is a spiritual signal that something is shifting around you. Something is trying to come against you, but it will not succeed if you cling to me. Comment 11:11 if you believe my hand is already moving for your deliverance right now. Every moment you've spent crying behind closed doors, I will honor. Every prayer you whispered under your breath, I have collected. Even when you felt like your words bounced off the ceiling, they reached me. I have assigned angels to stand guard over you and your household. You are not walking into this next season alone. I have gone before you. The enemy planned to take you by surprise, but I plan to cover you in my mercy. You've been sensing a delay, but the delay was not denial. It was me holding you back until danger passed. You've been feeling disconnected, but that wasn't abandonment. It was a sacred pulling away so that I could deal with what's been forming against you. I allowed certain people to walk away not because you weren't enough, but because they couldn't walk with you into this next season I've prepared. What I'm doing next in your life will be too big for the smallness of what was trying to stay attached. I'm not sending this message to make you afraid. I'm sending it to show you that you are covered. But when I say something is urgent, I need you to treat it as urgent. I need you to hold nothing back from me anymore. Let go of what you've been clinging to. You won't need it where you're going. Trust me with the outcome. Surrender is not giving up. Surrender is giving into my higher plan. Comment 222 if you trust me fully to protect what's yours and guide what's ahead. The weapon may form, but it will not prosper. The winds may rise, but they will not shake the foundation I have laid for you. Your life is not on the verge of destruction, it is on the verge of divine redirection. What looked like the end will soon become the opening to something greater. But don't wait for it to happen. Call on me now. Bring your heart back to me. Let me strengthen what has grown weary. Let me heal what you've buried out of sight. Let me restore your hope before despair grows too loud. You are chosen. You are marked. You are covered by my hand. Even when you walk through fire, you will not be burned. Even when the floodwaters rise, they will not drown you. I will stand with you in the storm, and I will silence it when the time is right. Do not fear the shaking. I am using it to separate what was never meant to stay. I am using it to bring forth what was hidden. I am shaking things to make room for my glory. If you hear me now, do not harden your heart. Turn your eyes back to me. Let go of your fear. I am not far from you. I am as close as your breath. I am the strength in your bones, the calm in your spirit, the light breaking through your night. I am with you, child. I have never left you. Not once. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. Heaven has placed you at the center of divine attention in this moment. The reason the pressure has been so strong lately is because breakthrough is even closer. You are standing on the edge of a turning point that will make everything make sense. But stay near me. Let me finish what I've started. My love is bigger than your mistakes. My mercy is deeper than your shame. My grace is stronger than the grip of what's been trying to hold you down. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are mine. And I still have a plan for your life that no enemy can cancel, no tragedy can block, and no human can stop. Could this 7-second CIA brainwave trick be your fastest ticket to luxury? Recently leaked research shows a simple brain ritual that's allowing people to attract wealth effortlessly. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is transforming debt into abundance, instantly. Homes, cars, and vacations are just the beginning. If you're seeing this now, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You will rise. You will overcome. You will stand in the light of what I promised. Just hold on. Stay close. Obey my voice. I am with you, now and always. Nothing will harm you under my wings. Comment 333 to declare your faith and realign your spirit with my divine covering. The reason I am sending this word to you now is because the enemy is trying to distract you in a moment when you need to be fully alert. You've noticed the chaos, the confusion, the unexpected stress rising around you. That is not random. The enemy stirs storms right before your breakthrough to make you forget the promise. But I need you to listen closely. The storm is not your end, it is your passage. The confusion is not punishment, it is the enemy's last attempt to blind you before I release what you've been waiting for. My child, the tragedy that was planned against you has already been seen and defeated by me. The pain that was supposed to break you will be the very stage for my glory to be revealed. The plans of darkness will not prevail, not when you are under my shelter. Even though it feels like you are standing on shaky ground, my foundation beneath you is unmovable. Do not look at what's crumbling, look at what I am building in its place. You are not forsaken. The moments when you felt abandoned were moments I was fighting battles you couldn't see. I let certain doors close, not to hurt you, but to protect you from stepping into something that would have cost you more than you could carry. Every no you received from the world was a yes from me for something greater ahead. And now, the time is near for me to open what no man can shut. Comment 555 if you believe I am opening doors that were once locked and guarded. This tragedy that tried to come your way, it will not reach you. You have already been intercepted by my grace. But I need your heart to return to me fully, not halfway. I need your trust to be complete, not conditional. You cannot hold my hand and walk with fear. You cannot walk in destiny while clinging to the things that delayed you. Let it go. Trust that what I have is better than what you lost. I've seen you cry over what didn't make sense. I've watched you weep at night while pretending to be strong by day. And every time, I've been near. My spirit has wrapped itself around you in the silence. When others didn't see your breaking points, I saw them clearly. And now, I am rebuilding you. Not just the outside of your life, but the deepest parts of your soul that have felt neglected, overlooked, and forgotten. Do not be afraid of the shifting. When I start moving things, it often feels like loss before it feels like growth. But I am not taking anything from you that you truly need. I am clearing space for what you've been praying for. What looks like removal is actually my protection. What looks like delay is actually my mercy. You prayed for peace, but peace cannot exist where chaos still has a seat at your table. So I am flipping tables. I am removing counterfeits. I am revealing hearts. I am exposing the things that pretended to love you but secretly worked against your joy. You asked me for truth, so now I am revealing it. And some of it may hurt, but it will heal you. It will free you. It will awaken you. And it will elevate you into the life I always had planned for you. Comment 1212 to agree with my plan to bring healing and clarity into every hidden area of your life. I will never send a storm without also sending strength. And this time, I'm not just giving you the power to endure, I am giving you the power to overcome. You will not just survive this season. You will rise from it with new strength, deeper faith, and a testimony that shakes others free. I am not just changing your situation. I am changing you from the inside out. Your name has been spoken in heavenly places. Your tears have been recorded. Your sacrifice has been seen. And your reward has already been set. The time is drawing close. What felt like the longest night is about to give way to sunrise. Do not stop believing now. Do not pull away now. Everything is shifting, even if it looks quiet on the surface, something is moving in the unseen. I am the God who works in the silence. I am the God who parts the sea when there is no way forward. I am the God who brings water from dry places. I will not let this tragedy define you. I will not let this attack shape your future. I will not allow the enemy to win where you've surrendered to me. I will shield you, strengthen you, restore you, and raise you up. You are my child. And I will not lose you to this storm. My love is your anchor. My word is your weapon. My presence is your shelter. And I am standing right beside you now. What you feel is heavy, but it will lift. What you carry is hard, but I will help. What is coming is big, but so is my promise. And the promise still stands. Comment 777 if you feel my presence even now while reading these words of divine rescue. I did not allow you to find this moment just to tell you something frightening. I allowed it because it's a divine rescue point. I know what the enemy planned. I know the trap that was being formed. I know the betrayal that is still hidden in the shadows. And I know the heartbreak that is sitting just around the corner waiting for your vulnerability. But my love is standing in between you and that pain. My voice is speaking to pull you back before something irreversible happens. What's the buzz behind the 7-second brain trick making headlines? A recently leaked CIA brain ritual is turning heads and bank balances. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning money blocks into unstoppable wealth flow. Homes, cars, and cash are flooding in. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You've been feeling the heaviness for a reason. It's not just your emotions. You've been feeling something shift around you, even in the way people treat you, in the way situations keep turning suddenly. That's because the enemy is restless. He knows what's coming. He sees the favor I am releasing over you. So he's sending distractions, emotional confusion, and relational conflict to steal your focus, to rob your peace, and delay your promise. But I will not allow the delay to destroy your destiny. I am restoring everything that's been threatened. I am pulling you closer before the storm can touch you. You don't need to run in fear, you need to stay hidden in me. Your obedience is your protection. Your faith is your shield. Your praise is your rescue. And I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to remain close. You are not weak because you're tired. You are not broken because you feel lost. These emotions are proof that you need divine strength, and I am pouring it over you now. You don't have to fight this alone. You don't have to pretend everything is fine. You are not a burden for feeling heavy. You are not too much for needing comfort. You are not unloved just because others turned away. I have not turned. I have not changed. I am still here, and I am still calling you my beloved. Comment 999 if you believe I still call you chosen, loved, and deeply favored even in your weakness. This tragedy the enemy planned, it has no authority over your life. It may have been planted, but I have already plucked it out. I sent angels ahead of you. I rerouted danger before it ever reached your doorstep. I allowed a delay in your plans, not to frustrate you, but to shield you from what would have destroyed you. Every interruption was actually intervention. And every redirection was divine protection. Stop mourning over what I moved. Stop crying over what I ended. I know it hurt. I know it confused you. But I never take without restoring. I never allow loss without preparing greater gain. You are entering into a new chapter, one that makes sense of every tear you've cried in silence. What didn't make sense before is about to become your greatest testimony. But you must trust me. You must walk by faith, not by sight. What you see may still feel uncertain, but what I'm building behind the curtain is pure glory. Your enemies may whisper, your past may try to accuse you, but none of it holds weight in my court. My mercy speaks louder. My grace has already written a new ending. And the pages ahead are filled with light. No weapon formed against you will prosper, because I am stepping into the battlefield with you. No lie the enemy speaks over you will win, because my truth has already marked your name in heaven. Comment 1010 if you know I am rewriting your story in victory and not defeat. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not stuck. You are in a transition. What feels like falling apart is actually falling into place. But the shaking is necessary. The exposing is necessary. The tears are necessary. I am refining you. I am separating what is real from what is false. I am cleaning out what has been decaying your joy and poisoning your peace. And when it's done, you will rise lighter, stronger, and filled with my spirit in ways you've never known before. Let go of what keeps you tethered to fear. Release the bitterness. Forgive even when it's unfair. Trust even when it feels risky. And love even when it hurts. This is the path to freedom. This is how you move forward. You're not waiting on me, I am waiting on your surrender. Once you give me the final pieces, I will build what your heart has been crying out for all along. This emergency is not to scare you. It's to wake you up. It's to remind you that time is precious and obedience is urgent. Every second matters. Every choice matters. Every moment you spend listening to me shapes your future. Do not scroll past this moment. Stay with me. Let my voice become louder than your fears. Let my promises take root deeper than your disappointments. And let my spirit lift you higher than the pain you've been carrying. I am with you, child. I am not leaving. I have assigned heaven to stand watch over you. I have released miracles into motion on your behalf. And soon, the pain will be replaced with peace. The fear will be replaced with fire. And the sorrow will be replaced with songs of joy. Comment 1515 to seal this moment as the beginning of a new divine chapter in your life. You were not created to live in fear of bad news. You were not meant to wake up each day wondering what will go wrong next. That torment is not from me. That anxiety is not your inheritance. The heaviness is not your future. I did not breathe life into you just to watch you drown in dread. I gave you breath so you could speak life. I gave you vision so you could see beyond what's happening now. I gave you faith so you could walk through fire and come out untouched. You are not on the edge of destruction, you are on the edge of transformation. But you must believe me when I say this tragedy will not touch your destiny. I have drawn a line the enemy cannot cross. I have surrounded your life with divine fire. And what I've placed in you is too valuable to be stolen by what's happening around you. Hold tight to my word. Speak it when fear speaks louder. Declare it when confusion tries to rise. My word will not return empty. I've been watching how hard you've tried to hold yourself together. And now I want you to know, you don't have to do it alone anymore. You were never meant to fight in your own strength. I am here, and I'm taking over what's been too heavy for your hands. Rest in me. Let me carry what's been crushing your peace. You are not built to handle this weight alone. But with me, you will not only endure, you will emerge renewed. What if just 7 seconds could flip your entire financial life? A shocking CIA leak has revealed a powerful brain ritual that's helping ordinary people wipe out debt and attract wealth beyond imagination. Backed by 4 cutting-edge neuroscience labs, this at-home breakthrough is turning everyday lives into dreams, luxury cars, beautiful homes, endless vacations. But this secret may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. There have been hidden battles raging over your name. Silent spiritual wars that you were never even aware of. But I have stood guard. I have sent angelic reinforcements. I have blocked attacks before they ever touched your door. What you didn't even know to pray about, I covered anyway. That's how much I love you. That's how deeply I'm invested in you. Comment 1717 if you believe I've already won battles on your behalf you never even knew existed. Your heart has been broken by people I never sent. Your peace has been shaken by things I never designed. But now I am restoring everything the enemy stole through deception. I'm giving you back more than what was taken. I'm giving you strength, clarity, discernment, and overflow. Not just enough to survive, but enough to thrive. I'm giving you rest where there was once torment. I'm giving you joy where sorrow had set up camp. I'm giving you laughter in the same places where you once cried alone. You may still see pieces of the past scattered around you, but don't be afraid. I am doing something new, and it won't look like what you lost. It will look like my promise fulfilled. The places where you were once attacked will become altars of praise. The areas where you were once mocked will become monuments of my power. Those who doubted you will witness what I do with the ones who never stopped trusting me through the pain. I am raising you up. And not just for your sake, but for the sake of those connected to your obedience. Your victory will free more than just you. Your faithfulness is breaking generational patterns. Your yes to me is shaking the gates of hell. The ripple effect of your surrender is far greater than what you can see right now. That's why the battle has been so intense. That's why the pressure has felt unbearable. The enemy knows what's coming, he just doesn't know how to stop it. I am not asking you to understand everything. I'm asking you to trust me with everything. I am not waiting on you to be strong. I am waiting on you to surrender. When you finally release it all into my hands, you will see what I've been holding for you this entire time. It is greater than the fear. It is bigger than the grief. It is stronger than the storm. And it is closer than you think. Comment Amen to agree with my divine promise that no storm can steal what I've destined for you. What I'm about to do will make up for every season of silence, suffering, and setbacks. You are about to see why you had to walk through the pain. You are about to understand why I couldn't allow certain people to stay. You are going to look back on this season and say, it had to happen, or I wouldn't be standing in this blessing. I am writing beauty over every bruise. I am placing glory over every grief. I am turning mourning into dancing, tears into testimony, and sorrow into strength. Let your heart rest in me tonight. Let go of what's haunting your mind. You are not alone in this. I am fighting for you, working for you, healing you, and preparing something better than you prayed for. I have already seen the next door opening. I have already declared favor over your name. And nothing can stop it, because I am the Lord your God. The one who never fails. The one who never lies. The one who keeps every promise. Comment 11:11 if you believe I am doing something brand new in your life that eyes have not seen. This tragedy that was sent your way was meant to break you. It was meant to pull you into despair, to isolate you, to make you question everything about your worth and your future. But I stepped in before the pain could complete its work. I stopped the storm from swallowing your hope. I whispered my truth into your spirit before the lie became your identity. And now I am gathering the pieces of your heart, not to return you to who you were, but to make you stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever before. You were chosen for this moment. You were handpicked to rise from the wreckage, not because you are perfect, but because your heart remains open to me even after being shattered. You didn't shut down. You didn't walk away. You didn't give up, even when it felt like nothing was left. And because of that, I am pouring favor over your faithfulness. I am responding to your quiet endurance with loud miracles. You've been under pressure not because you're weak, but because something precious is being formed inside of you. Pressure only surrounds what carries potential. The spiritual warfare has been so loud because your calling is loud in heaven. The attacks came not because you're losing, but because you're dangerous to darkness. If you could see what I've assigned to your life, you'd understand why hell has been trying so hard to wear you down. But listen, child, hell cannot stop what I've anointed. No plot, no person, no pain can erase my plans for you. The devil has tried to make you feel forgotten, but I've been watching every moment. You were not overlooked. You were preserved. I didn't let certain things happen because I was protecting what I planted inside of you. And now, it is time for what I planted to come forth. Comment 222 if you trust that what I planted in you is about to break through the surface. I saw you when you wept silently in your room, not wanting anyone to know the depth of your pain. I saw the nights you couldn't even find the strength to pray. And I did not judge you. I sat with you. I held you in the invisible places. I wept with you. And I waited patiently for your heart to look back toward mine. Even in your silence, I never left. Even in your doubt, I never moved. I have loved you without conditions, without pause, without hesitation. Could this hidden CIA brain ritual be the real reason people are suddenly rich? A secret CIA discovery has just leaked, revealing a brain hack that's pulling wealth into people's lives effortlessly. It only takes 7 seconds, it's done at home, and it's backed by 4 neuroscience labs. Debt is vanishing, luxury is becoming normal. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. And now, I need you to hear this clearly. The sorrow is lifting. The season of confusion is ending. The weight is breaking. You have passed through the fire, and I am calling you into the promise. This moment you're in may not look like victory yet, but the ground beneath your feet is shifting. Heaven has already released what you've been praying for. It is on the way, and nothing can stop it, not time, not fear, not even your past. The things that delayed you before will not delay you this time. The voices that used to discourage you will fall silent. The shame that used to haunt you will no longer have power. I am rewriting the ending. I am tearing up the old report and issuing a new decree over your life, one of peace, purpose, and divine progress. Comment Amen if you agree with the new decree I am declaring over your life right now. Don't let the enemy convince you that it's too late. It's not too late. I am the Redeemer of time. I can accelerate what was delayed. I can multiply what was lost. I can rebuild what was torn down. I can bring forth in one moment what should have taken years. I don't operate on your timeline, I move according to my will, and my will for you is still good. It is still unfolding. It is still full of hope. So breathe again. Stand up again. Look ahead with faith again. You are not going backward, you are stepping into the greatest advancement of your life. Keep walking, even when it's hard. Keep believing, even when you don't see evidence yet. Keep worshiping, even in the middle of the storm. That is where I meet you, in the middle of the impossible. And that is where miracles begin. I have not forgotten the promises I made you. I remember every single one. And even though they seem delayed, they are not denied. What is yours will find you. What is destined will not be stolen. I am perfecting the timing, and soon, what you've been hoping for will collide with my perfect plan. I am God, and I do not lie. I do not change. And I do not fail. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your hands lifted. You are not waiting for help to come, your help is already here. I am the help. I am the hope. I am the healer. And I am not done. Comment 12:12 if you believe I have been watching over you even when it felt like no one else cared. The reason I keep sending my voice is because you are moments away from stepping into something that will change your life. The pressure you feel, the frustration, the spiritual tension, it's all proof that something powerful is near. The tragedy that was meant to shatter you is being transformed in my hands. I won't allow it to destroy what I've declared over you. You are protected, you are covered, and you are being prepared for something far greater than what you lost. You've been asking me silently to just make it stop. The anxiety, the fear, the pressure, the waiting. But child, what you're asking me to take away is the very thing pushing you toward your breakthrough. I'm not punishing you with pressure. I'm preparing you with it. I'm shaping you in places you didn't even know were wounded. I'm healing things you thought you buried. And through every ounce of pain, I am making something new rise up inside of you, something fearless, something rooted, something unshakable. I've allowed certain doors to close, not to punish you, but to preserve you. What you thought was rejection was really protection. The closed doors were me shielding you from tragedy that would have taken you off the path I've laid. You didn't miss out on anything I had for you. If it was from me, it would still be standing. If it's gone, it wasn't your destiny. Stop blaming yourself for what I removed out of mercy. Comment Amen to accept my mercy and stop grieving what I removed for your protection. I have already fought battles you never even knew existed. There were nights when you slept, unaware that the enemy had plans to trap you, but my angels intercepted it. There were moments you made decisions without praying, and I still redirected your steps out of love. You've made mistakes, yes, but my grace has covered each one. And not one mistake has canceled my plan for your life. I know it's hard when the timeline doesn't match your prayers. I know you've wondered if I forgot what you cried for. But I have not forgotten a single tear. Every whisper, every prayer you never even said out loud, every breath you took in pain, I was there. And I'm not just aware of your suffering, I am moving through it. I'm shaping your future through your surrender. This tragedy that was trying to take shape in your life, it's already being dismantled. It's already crumbling in the spirit. You may not see it with your natural eyes yet, but in heaven's courtroom, the verdict has already been ruled in your favor. What the enemy meant for evil, I am turning into something glorious. What was supposed to destroy you is now going to develop you. Comment 333 to declare that what was sent to destroy you will now be used to strengthen and bless you. I am working in the silence. Just because you don't see it happening doesn't mean I'm not moving. Some of the biggest miracles begin in the quiet places where no one is watching. And when I bring them to the surface, it will feel sudden, but it's been growing all along in the secret place. This is why you must not give up now. You are too close. You are standing on the edge of a moment that will shift everything. Why is this 7-second brain ritual suddenly going viral? Leaked CIA files have exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the floodgates to wealth. Verified by 4 top labs, this ritual is turning financial pain into prosperity, fast. From massive bills to luxury trips, it's changing lives. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I am sending clarity into your mind, peace into your soul, strength into your bones. I am releasing healing, not only physically, but emotionally and spiritually. The places where you felt broken for years, I am mending them now. The wounds that others caused, the pain that's followed you like a shadow, it's leaving. Not because you earned it, but because I love you enough to restore you. You are my child, and I take care of my own. I am removing people who were secretly sent to drain you. I am closing doors that were allowing chaos in. I am untying the knots that kept you bound. You are about to move into a place of spiritual rest, where striving ceases and my presence becomes your dwelling place. You won't have to fight the way you used to. You will walk in peace. You will live in overflow. Keep holding on. Keep trusting me. Even when it doesn't make sense, even when it hurts, even when it's slow, I am still God. I am still for you. And I have not changed my mind about the goodness I promised to pour into your life. Comment Amen to confirm your faith still stands, even through the shaking and silence. This emergency was real. The tragedy that tried to come near you was not your imagination. Darkness did rise. Weapons were formed. Attacks were launched in secret. But they didn't reach you, not because you're lucky, but because I stepped in. I shielded you behind the scenes. I blocked what you weren't strong enough to fight. I fought for you when you didn't even realize you were in danger. That's how deeply I protect those I love. You've been caught in delays and unanswered prayers, but I need you to know something sacred: your waiting has never been in vain. Every minute of silence was filled with divine activity. Every moment of stillness was heaven recalibrating what you were about to receive. I didn't forget your prayers, I was perfecting them. I didn't ignore your cries, I was orchestrating the breakthrough so it would arrive at the right moment and bless you without burdening you. I'm not just about to answer you. I'm about to overwhelm you with more than you asked. The problem that looked like it would crush you will become the very testimony that sets others free. The pain that tried to destroy your peace will become the platform from which you declare my power. I am not wasting a second of your suffering. I am turning it into something that will outlive every tear you've shed. Comment 555 if you believe your pain is becoming a testimony that heaven will use to shake the earth. You've had to walk away from things you never thought you would lose. You've had to let go of people you never imagined life without. It has cost you so much to follow me, but I have seen every sacrifice. I have recorded every surrender. And child, I do not ignore the cost. I reward obedience. I honor faithfulness. And the reward is coming. I'm not just restoring you to who you were before the pain. I'm restoring you into someone stronger, someone more anointed, someone whose peace cannot be stolen by storms. What I'm doing now in your life will silence the voices that mocked you. It will quiet the doubts that chased you. It will make every valley make sense. The storm was permitted not to destroy you, but to expose what needed my healing. The pain revealed the cracks. The betrayal revealed the hearts. The pressure revealed the foundation. But now, I am rebuilding everything. I'm rebuilding your trust. I'm restoring your confidence. I'm renewing your strength. And I'm reviving the dreams you buried because of disappointment. You've spent too much time questioning yourself because of what didn't work. But I say to you now, what failed was not your fault. The timing was wrong, the alignment was off, the covering wasn't there. But I am the God who redeems time. I will bring the right people, the right doors, and the right opportunities in the right season. This time, it will not end in heartbreak. This time, it will flourish. Comment 1010 if you believe that what's coming next will not look like what's behind you. Let your heart be still again. Let the fear fall from your shoulders. Let your breath slow down. I am here. I am with you in the fire. I am whispering peace in the middle of the chaos. I am giving you oil for every tear and strength for every step. You are not walking alone. Even when you feel surrounded, you are surrounded by me. No enemy, no shadow, no force of darkness can reach you when you remain under my wings. I'm not asking for perfect faith. I'm asking for surrendered faith. Trust me with what doesn't make sense. Trust me with what still hurts. Trust me with what you don't understand. And watch me do what only I can do. The next season of your life won't be defined by tragedy. It will be defined by glory. You will not carry this weight into your future. You will walk in joy again. You will breathe freely again. You will laugh again, not because the pain never happened, but because I have healed it so completely that it no longer has power over you. I am speaking to the parts of you that still feel wounded. I am reaching into the memories that still sting. I am filling the empty places where love once lived and left. And I am saying to you, it is finished. The season of carrying that silent pain ends now. I am replacing it with fresh fire, fresh focus, fresh favor. Comment 1717 if you believe I know your name and I am moving heaven on your behalf. Is it time you unlock the same CIA secret brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak has revealed a powerful 7-second technique, developed under CIA-funded research and backed by neuroscience. It's helping people magnetize wealth like never before. From debt to luxury, faster than anyone believed. But this miracle won't stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. What the enemy tried to label as the end, I have already marked as the beginning. You are not standing in the ashes of a ruined life, you are standing on the soil where I'm about to plant something that will flourish in every season. The winds that were meant to blow you away are now clearing the path for my glory. The storm you thought would drown you is now parting so you can walk through it with your head held high. I didn't bring you this far to leave you. I didn't allow you to survive all you've walked through just to see you fall now. I am the author of your story, and I don't write tragedy over those who surrender to me. Your story will end in joy. Your story will shout of redemption. Your story will be used to heal others. Even your scars will shine with purpose. Every battle you've endured will become a crown of glory on your head. There is a fire rising inside of you, not to consume you, but to refine you. You will walk through the fire and not be burned. You will come out of this with more wisdom, more faith, and more authority in the Spirit than ever before. The oil of anointing is being pressed from your pain. The power you are about to carry could only come from these deep places of surrender. What felt like a breakdown was really a breakthrough in disguise. Comment Amen if you feel the fire turning into fuel for your next level of victory. I'm healing more than what's visible. I'm healing your mind from years of overthinking. I'm healing your body from the stress that weighed it down. I'm healing your heart from words that wounded and were never followed by an apology. You've carried too much for too long, and today, I say, release it. Give it to me. Let me carry what you were never meant to bear alone. You're going to wake up one morning and not feel that ache anymore. You're going to look around and realize the fear is gone. You're going to smile again, not because everything is perfect, but because my presence has taken root so deeply in your soul that you no longer need the world to give you peace. I will be your peace. I will be your answer. I will be your safety in the chaos. You've spent seasons hiding your pain to protect others. You've worn masks to keep peace in places that drained you. But no more. I am calling the real you forward. The healed you. The free you. The joyful you. The you who no longer pretends but walks in full alignment with my spirit. It's time to stop shrinking to make others comfortable. You don't have to carry shame. You don't have to minimize your calling. I made you for more, and I am expanding you now. Comment 333 if you feel me expanding your life and calling you into greater purpose right now. No one will understand the depths of what you've survived, but I do. I've been with you through it all. I saw the moment you nearly gave up. I saw the days you smiled in public and cried in private. I saw the things you never told anyone. I saw the way you held yourself together even when your soul was unraveling. I saw you. And now, I'm rewarding you. Not because you earned it, but because you endured it. You will see a difference before this season ends. You will witness my hand so clearly that you'll know it wasn't coincidence, it was covenant. I am restoring your name. I am reviving your voice. I am reigniting your passion. And I am replanting you in the soil of purpose, where fruit will grow from places that were once barren. You're about to walk into rooms where you once felt unseen and be honored. You're about to receive answers to prayers you almost forgot you prayed. You're about to be given things that don't match your resume but match my favor. You're not waiting anymore, you're stepping into it. You're not hoping from a distance, you're standing on the threshold. Hold on to me tightly. The shaking is not over yet, but it won't destroy you. It's clearing space. It's making room for something new. Trust the process. I am guiding every step. I am calming every wave. I am shutting the mouths of every lion around you. And I am lighting up the path before your feet. What's ahead is beautiful. What's ahead is divine. And what's ahead will prove that I have always been faithful to my promise. Comment 11:11 if you believe the promise I've prepared is greater than the pain you've endured. You didn't imagine the pain. You didn't make up the warfare. What you walked through was real. But what's even more real is my covering that never left you. There were things sent to destroy you that died before they even reached your door. There were words spoken against you that I erased before they could take root. There were plans formed behind your back, but I went ahead of you and shut them down in silence. You will never fully know the danger I removed from your path. I did it not for recognition, but because you're mine. I protect what belongs to me. You may not understand why some things were delayed, but child, if you had walked into the next season too early, you would have been crushed under the weight of it. I wasn't punishing you by making you wait. I was preparing you so you wouldn't miss the full measure of what I planned. This tragedy the enemy tried to stir against you, it was real, but it's been reversed. What was heading your way has been cancelled. What was rising against you has been dismantled. What was designed to shake you has only exposed the parts of your heart that still needed healing. And now, because of that, you are walking into this next season stronger, deeper, and more anchored in me. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Comment Amen to affirm that no plan formed against you will stand, because I have already defeated it. You've been walking through a hidden season, a valley where it felt like no one saw you. But I saw you. I watched you give when you had nothing left. I saw you encourage others when you were the one who needed encouragement. I watched you stay faithful when everything around you made it easier to quit. And I want you to know this: I do not overlook quiet faith. I bless it. I pour out favor over it. I reward it. I'm about to reward you in a way that silences the voices that doubted you. You won't have to defend yourself. You won't have to explain how you made it. I will do something so powerful in your life that those who laughed will stand in awe. The same people who ignored your pain will witness your promotion. The same places that rejected you will watch you rise in favor. You don't have to chase validation. I am placing honor on your name because you stayed close to me. Your name has reached heaven. Your prayers have stirred movement. Your obedience has unlocked doors. And now, what was once held back is being released. No more waiting in confusion. No more surviving in silence. No more wondering if you missed your moment. You're not late. You're right on time, my time. And my timing is perfect. Comment 222 if you trust my timing even when you don't understand the delays. Let go of the fear that things will fall apart again. That fear is not from me. That worry is not rooted in truth. I am not going to bless you and let it collapse. I am not going to open a door and let you walk into a trap. I am not a man who fails or forgets. I am God. I am your Father. I am your covering, your defender, your peace, and your provider. If I am for you, and I am, then nothing can stand against you. The pain didn't break you. The pressure didn't defeat you. The loneliness didn't consume you. The silence didn't destroy you. That's proof of my presence. Even when you couldn't feel me, I was there. Even when you doubted my voice, I was still guiding your steps. I don't need your perfection, I just need your heart. And I see that you've kept your heart open, even through the ache. Now I am turning your mourning into dancing. I am trading your anxiety for authority. I am placing a new oil on your life that will mark you for this new season. The enemy will not be able to trace your steps, because I am hiding you under my wings. I am walking you into places where you will carry peace, light, healing, and strength, not just for yourself, but for others who are still in the battle you've just survived. You will walk through doors no one thought you'd qualify for. You will be welcomed into spaces that once rejected you. And you will carry a peace that cannot be shaken, because it is built on a foundation of fire-tested faith. I am with you, child. Always. That has never changed. Comment Amen to accept my hand lifting the burdens you've tried so long to carry alone. You have survived things others would never understand. You've endured long seasons without clarity, without comfort, and without visible confirmation. But I was there in every moment. I was shaping the deeper parts of you. You wanted the storm to end, but I wanted your faith to grow. You asked me for a way out, but I gave you a way through, because what's ahead of you required strength that only pressure could bring forth. Don't look at yourself through the eyes of people who left. Don't measure your worth through the voices of those who couldn't see your value. I see you clearly. I see your pain, your heart, your devotion, your inner battles. I see the parts of you that are still healing. And still, I call you chosen. Still, I call you mine. I'm not finished writing your story. In fact, the best chapters are still ahead. You have passed through the fire, and now it's time for the oil. What once burned you is now becoming the fuel that lights the way. What once broke you is now becoming the strength that holds you steady. I will not let this season end in disappointment. I am the God who restores what was lost, redeems what was broken, and renews what was worn out. Your spirit may feel tired, but your promise is still alive. Comment 999 if you feel that your promise is still alive, even after all that you've endured. I have seen your surrender. I have watched the way you kept choosing me, even when things made no sense. That kind of faith doesn't go unnoticed in heaven. That kind of heart doesn't go unrewarded. Because of your obedience, doors are being opened that were once sealed. Because of your faith, healing is being released into places long forgotten. Because of your worship in the wilderness, rivers are about to flow in the desert. Don't listen to the lies that tell you it's too late. My timing is not based on the clocks of man. I move in seasons, and your new season has arrived. Not just a new day, but a divine season, a chapter of release, restoration, and realignment. You're not going back to the version of you that broke. You're rising into the version of you that was always meant to thrive under my covering. And yes, there will still be challenges, but this time you won't walk into them the same. This time you will walk with deeper peace, sharper discernment, and a double portion of strength. The enemy took his best shot, and you're still here. That's because my spirit has been holding you. You didn't survive on your own. You survived because I carried you. And now I am raising you up. Why is the government hiding this 7-second brain ritual from the public? A leaked CIA document just exposed a brain technique so powerful, it's helping people cancel debt and call in wealth within days. Validated by 4 top neuroscience labs, this method is changing everything. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Comment 777 if you know in your heart that I've carried you and now I'm raising you. This isn't the end. This is the shift. This is the sacred turning point. The part of your life where things begin to make sense. Where purpose starts to speak louder than pain. Where joy rises higher than sorrow. Where faith becomes your foundation, not your fallback. You are being positioned for impact. You are being aligned for influence. What you've carried in private, I am about to release publicly. And no, not for fame. Not for show. But so others can see what I do with those who don't give up. so others can be encouraged by your story. So your testimony becomes a doorway for someone else's deliverance. I am not raising you for applause, I am raising you for legacy. Your life will echo with my glory for generations to come.